Welcome to I Reinvented to Podcast, a daily 5 to 10 minute podcasting segment gives you tips, insight, inspiration that I, your host, Margot Levette, gathered from the last 5 years of podcasting. Welcome, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to I Reinvented to Podcast. I'm your host, Margot Levette. We've been talking about this thing of podcasting being a very powerful form of communication. A lot of times we really forget that podcasters are actually journalists. Yes. We read the headlines that are the things that are going on today. I know I do. When I read about affirmative action and the Supreme Court, I was reminded of a conversation that I had with three brilliant ladies who in the 60s decided that they would go for their higher education. Racism, where they were located, their whole story is really going to be replayed on Friday. So I want you to be sure to take a listen to how that podcast really gives you insight into what it was like to go for higher education in the Midwest in the 60s, in the 70s, from the lens of these three ladies. And then on Saturday, we've been to the theater, had a chance to go to the show and watch Till. Now we know more about Mamie Till, Emmett Till's mother. So I want you to also know about another lady, and her name is Georgia Gilmore. So, no, I didn't have a chance to have an interview with Georgia Gilmore, but on Saturday, I'm going to bring you a story that I put together so that you better understand who she is and why we should know her name also. Podcasters, we are journalists. And I'm going to prove that out on Friday and Saturday when on my other podcast, Her Business, Her Voice, Her Conversation, I share and replay those conversations and that story that I created. All right. You'll find Her Business, Her Voice, Her Conversation over on YouTube, or you can go to over to the website, gobeyondtheinterview.com. You'll find the podcast right there. All right. So I won't be back on Sunday. Nope. But I will be back on Monday. And that whole week, we are going to talk about and I'll share tips on podcasting, the technical part of podcasting. All right. Have a great weekend. Bye bye now. Hey, thanks for taking time to listen to another episode. I reinvented the podcast. If you're over on YouTube, I sure hope that you left a message, hope that you left a comment and you subscribed. Not over there? Well, then Facebook and LinkedIn. You're finding us over there. Still opportunity to leave a comment. Comments are king. Comments mean everything to us. Let's have a conversation. We'll be back tomorrow. Brand new episode right here. I reinvented the podcast. Bye bye now.